Adventure. Game program instructions. Use your joystick controller with this Atari game program. Be sure the controller is firmly plugged into the left controller jack at the rear of your Atari video computer system. Hold the controller with the red button to your upper left toward the television screen. See Section 3 of your owner's manual for further details. Note: always turn the console power switch off when inserting or removing an Atari game program. This will protect the electronic components and prolong the life of your Atari video computer system. Note: for more enjoyment of the adventure game program, please read all instructions carefully before beginning play. Keep this instruction booklet handy for a quick reference. How to play. An evil magician has stolen the enchanted chalice and has hidden it somewhere in the kingdom. The object of the game is to rescue the enchanted chalice and place it inside the golden castle where it belongs. This is no easy task, as the evil magician has created 3 dragons to hinder you in your quest for the golden chalice. There is Yorgel, the yellow dragon, who is just plain mean. There is Grundle, the green dragon, who is mean and ferocious. And there is Rindle, the red dragon, who is the most ferocious of all. Rindle is also the fastest dragon and is the most difficult to outmaneuver. There are 3 castles in the kingdom: the White Castle, the Black Castle, and the Golden Castle. Each castle has a gate over the entrance. The gate can be opened with the corresponding colored key. Inside each castle are rooms or dungeons, depending at which skill level you are playing. The castles are separated by rooms, pathways, and labyrinths. Common to all the skill levels is the blue labyrinth, through which you must find your way to the Black Castle. Skill levels 2 and 3 have a more complicated kingdom. See Skill Levels section. Using the controller. You can move in any of 8 directions with a joystick in that direction. See diagram. Each area shown on your television screen will have 1 or more barriers or walls through which you cannot pass. There are 1 or more openings. To move from one area to an adjacent area, move off the television screen through one of the openings. The adjacent area will be shown on your television screen. Scattered throughout the kingdom are certain objects to help you in your search for the enchanted chalice. To pick up an object, all that is necessary is to touch it. You will hear a sound that will notify you that you have the object in tow. To drop the object, press the red controller button. You will hear a different sound that will tell you that the object has been released. To open any castle, touch the gate with that castle's corresponding colored key. The gate will slide open, and you can enter the castle by moving upward through the gate. If you are leaving the castle, it is advisable to push the key out first, or you may inadvertently close the castle gate behind you. Console controls. Choose the skill level you wish to play by depressing the Game Select switch. To begin play, depress the Game Reset switch. If you get eaten by one of the dragons, do not despair. Just depress the Game Reset switch and you will be reincarnated and placed back in front of the Golden Castle. Unfortunately, any dragons you may have slain, see Good Magic, will also be reincarnated. If you are carrying any object with you, it will remain where it was. If you have finished one game and wish to begin another, depress either the Game Reset or the Game Select switch. The number of the skill level at which you are playing will appear on the television screen. Depress the Game Reset switch and begin play. Difficulty switches. By using the difficulty switches, you can increase or decrease the difficulty of the game at each skill level. When the left difficulty switch is in the B position, the dragons will hesitate before they bite you. Therefore, when the left difficulty switch is in the A position, it is more difficult to escape them. Good Magic. While the evil magician has created many hazards to slow you in your quest to rescue the enchanted chalice, there is some good magic on your side. You have a sword that you can use to slay the dragons. To do this, you must touch him with it. If the right difficulty switch is in the A position, all dragons will run from the sword. There is a bridge that can be used to pass over the walls of any portion of the kingdom. The bridge cannot be used to pass through any barrier into the next portion, nor can it be used to move from right to left or left to right over a barrier or wall. It also cannot be used to get past a locked castle gate. Pick up the bridge the same way you would any other object. Place the bridge across the wall that you wish to pass over and release it by pushing the red controller button. The ends of the bridge must be visible on both sides of the wall for it to work. After releasing the bridge, you can then pass through it to the other side of the wall or barrier. If you should happen to touch the inside of the bridge while you are passing over the barrier, the bridge will close and you may become trapped in the wall. To release yourself, press the red controller button. If, for some reason, your magic should fail and you still cannot release yourself, press Game Reset and Reincarnate. Use reincarnation as a last resort, especially if you have slain one or more dragons. In all games, Yorgel, the yellow dragon, is afraid of the gold key and will run from it. He will also stay away from whatever room or area of the kingdom in which it may be. To remove objects that are stuck in a wall and out of reach, there is a magnet that affects all inanimate objects, including the bridge. The magnet can also be used to move objects in an adjacent part of the kingdom by putting it in front of you before entering that part of the kingdom. Bad magic. The evil magician has cast a spell to make it difficult for you to succeed in rescuing the enchanted chalice. Not only do the dragons rally around and try to stop you from getting the enchanted chalice, they guard other objects in the kingdom. Grundle, the green dragon, guards the magnet, the bridge, and the black key. Rindle, the red dragon, guards the white key. When not guarding the enchanted chalice, Yorkel, the yellow dragon, roams freely about the kingdom. Sometimes he will assist Grundle or Rindle in guarding whatever it may be that they are guarding. There is other bad magic that you must overcome in order to rescue the enchanted chalice. You cannot pick up and carry a slain dragon. In skill levels 2 and 3, see skill level descriptions. Besides the dragons, the evil magician has created a black bat that carries objects around throughout the kingdom and trades them for an object that you may be carrying. The black bat may trade a live dragon for the sword and leave you defenseless, or it may trade you something for the enchanted chalice just as you are ready to put it into the golden castle. Good or bad magic. Some magic can be good or bad, depending on the situation. You can catch the black bat and carry it and whatever the black bat may be carrying. However, sometimes the black bat will escape, usually at the most inopportune times. If there are 4 or more objects, including the castle gates, in your area of the kingdom, your magic may or may not work. Sometimes you can slay a dragon, sometimes you can't. However, it is easier to avoid being swallowed by a dragon. If you have slain a dragon and he is blocking your path, so you cannot get through, you can use this to your advantage by placing 1 or 2 objects in the same area and then move through the slain dragon. Sometimes the black bat can be used to your advantage by getting it to swap for an object you need that may be stuck in a wall. Skill levels. Level 1. This is the simplest skill level. When you depress the game reset switch to begin play, you will see the key to the golden castle. Unlock the castle and enter. You will find the sword inside the golden castle. The key to the black castle is being guarded by Grundle, the green dragon. Yorgel, the yellow dragon, is roaming free and may or may not be found guarding the enchanted chalice, which is hidden with the magnet inside the black castle. Level 2. This kingdom is much larger than level 1. There are catacombs in which you can see only part way. The key to the golden castle is hidden here. You must pass through the catacombs to reach the white castle. The key to the white castle is hidden in the blue labyrinth. Inside the white castle is the red dungeon. There is a secret room in the red dungeon where the key to the black castle is hidden. To get to the secret room, you must use the bridge. To get to the black castle, you must pass through the blue labyrinth. Behind the first room of the black castle is the gray dungeon, which is similar to the catacombs. The enchanted chalice is hidden here, guarded by Rindle, the red dragon. All objects, the dragons, and the black bat will start in the same place in the kingdom each time you play the game at level 2. Level 3. The kingdom is the same as level 2, but is more difficult to play as the evil magician has placed all the objects and the dragons randomly within the kingdom. You will never know for sure what is in the next area of the kingdom until you enter it, nor will you know for sure where the enchanted chalice may be hidden. The dragons could be inside any of the castles.